Last episode had a nice little ending. If you haven't seen it already, get up there, go and watch it. We did mention, however, on about 2 or 3 episodes, if you don't go and give me a coaching course, I'm leaving you, stupid club. So even though we had a good old season, ended off nice and happy, I asked in the episode, can I have a coaching course? They said no. I thought I'll give them one more shot. After we've confirmed what we confirmed, are you going to give me a coaching course? Well, what did they go and say? No. They said no. Welcome. Episode 1. You've seen the team name at the bottom. You don't have a clue who they are. Neither did I. Didn't know they existed. They're sat here, currently in need of a manager, which is me. I'm going to accept it. We'll go through to the next screen and we'll see exactly what San Joanense have to offer. But before we go anywhere, if you are looking forward to our new adventure with hard to pronounce FC, do me the favour of liking and subscribing, show your support on the channel, and give the bell a little tickle as well while you're there. That would be splendid. I think it's about time for us to meet the new team. Our new club, you can read through this while I'm chatting at you, brings me a little bit of a concern. Mostly aesthetically to start with. It appears that their colours are black and white. How am I going to do black and white with a light? I can offer you white. Or black. Black being turned off. I don't know. I'm inclined to go with this kind of deep purpley colour. Just because I think it makes the orange on the Valencia shirt look quite fancy. So I think we'll go with that. I just need to find a LUT, I believe they're called, that makes me look of normal complexion, which I don't think this one's too bad, to be fair. I am going to change the colour on our background, because that needs to be done as well. A little bit of admin, mid-episode. We all love to see it. It can be black. Beautiful. Look at that. Grand. San Joanense, definitely pronounced wrong, have confirmed the appointment of Ashley Stevens. I've got to be honest with you, I almost didn't take the job, just because I was going to struggle how to pronounce the team name. That is the only reason. They're called ADS, probably going to go with that. We've got a nice little treat in today's episode, because I'm going to play the first game, also being their final game of the season. And it does give us a chance to get into the playoffs. So they're a decent team for the division they're in. It's just a shame that that division is, I believe, the 3rd tier. Maybe the 4th. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find that out very shortly. But they've picked us up with factions of the media touting me as the favourite of the job all along. I've won the first Division Manager of the Year. I forgot to tell you about that. Also won Manager of the Month like 4 months in a row. Because I'm good. I'm good like that. Got a record of 31 wins, 6 draws, and only 3 defeats in our whole career. And we won the league title, which we're aware of. And we do prefer to use a 4-3-3 defensive mid formation, which is what we're going to do. The team themselves, they've won 2nd Division title. I think these are all going to be 2nd, 3rd, and whatever the Avera division is. We've got a massive transfer budget of 4.9k and a wage budget of, I think, about 1,600 less than what Jaro are offering me. So that's not ideal. I don't know necessarily if we've taken a step up, but what we've done is take a step from Finland into Portugal. So hopefully getting our name recognised in some more popular football nations, should we say. Because I'm pretty sure football isn't even the top sport in Finland. I believe it is ice hockey. I might be wrong. One thing I have just spotted, Sergio Barreros, our director, has an absolutely cracking barnet and beard combo. Love it. Absolutely love it. I wasn't able to find the kit for the team, unfortunately, so it's just going to be a silhouette, but we can deal with that. They were founded in 1924, and our fierce rivals are Oliveirense. We've got decent facilities as well, so that's good. We'll have a little look what the players are, who the players are. We've got Bruninho, who's our top scorer at the moment, who is a left winger, looks pretty tasty. Captain of Dino, who is also a left winger. Okay, Bruninho's on the right. I could really have just looked in front of me. again, looks all right. Top earner, Fabio Vieira, who apparently is our centre mid, and captain, I believe. Oh no, Danilo. We've already done that one. So these are good. A fairly professional squad. Like to see that. A hot prospect is Pedro Pires. He actually looks a bit alright, he does. We'll give him a little promotion if he's not already in the first team. They have given us a expectation, a required expectation to win promotion. We have one game. This may be a very short tenure, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Our intake as we join. Let's give us an update on that. A few decent wide midfielders, goalkeepers, everyone else a little bit sketchy, but apparently we've got an excellent intake. So I'm intrigued to see how that's excellent, if nothing here really kind of echoes that. We have Ferreira de Aves as our final game, who are currently sat in 5th in the league. We are battling, should we say, with Castro Dare and Idan Hense. I'll put in a random, probably not right. It felt right, felt fancy, that's what it felt. Here's Pedro Pires, our youngster. He has made his way up to the first team, and he already looks a little bit good. So he's definitely going to be my right back for hopefully more than one game. If I'm still here, the foreseeable future. Tactics, I'm sure it's going to come of no surprise. It worked well for Jaro, so why would we change it? So I've kind of echoed it. What I didn't do was save the tactic when we were at Jaro, so I kind of had to remember it, but that's fine. We've got a decent goalie, decent centre-back, another decent centre-back alongside him. Gabby is arguably our best player. If not him, Bruninho, who plays also on the left side, so that's quite strong for us. Right side is Dino, again, decent, with Pires behind him, our hot prospect. Love to see it. Midfield's where it gets a little bit sketchy, so that might be something we'll look for in the transfer window in our next episode. And we have a Jesus up top. He's not great. And he's a little bit old, so he's not even got potential. So, probably going to definitely look at getting rid of him. Probably a loanee, if we're going to be honest. One thing we do need to be aware of is we need a minimum of 13 players trained in Portugal for 3 years between 15 and 21. So that means that in the 11... I can't count. We have only 5 foreigners that can play in our team. So we've got a little bit to work with, but it's not as restrictive as the Finland one at least. Going into our youth centre, we have Nuno Freitas, who is a fullback. I really hope he's a left back. He is. Beautiful. So he can be our left back cover. We'll shuffle him up to the first team. Don't warn me about that. It's fine. We'll give him rights to go into the under-19s. See. Looking at this now gives us another kind of look. I don't know why I said look twice. A striker apparently is a fine prospect. Gotta be honest, if he's decent, he might go straight into our first team because our striker is pretty poor. And along with that, attacking midfielders are a B. And now apparently our wide midfielders and wingers are both pretty naff. So I don't know who to listen to. I'm kind of hoping this one because we need a new striker. And if we can get one that's 15 and go straight into our first team, that's pretty exciting. Under 19s wise, there really isn't much. There's just the 3 players here, 2 of which are probably going to get nowhere near my team. And the B team, see now we've got quite a few. Again, quite young, so they're not there ability-wise for us, but the potentials are pretty hefty. And a 34-year-old that is getting nowhere near my team. He's going to be out on his ear. Sharpish. I think what we need to do is stop stalling and get into that game. We have had 4 days to prepare the team for our tactics. I didn't realise that they expected me to get promoted. So I'm sweating a little bit, I've got to be honest. But I'm hoping they won't bring us in and go, oh, you didn't get us promoted, lad. Get out. Because that wouldn't be great. I also haven't shown you the team or ran through the players in any more depth. We kind of ran through it on the overview screen, but we're running through with that one. We've got Manga Tavares as the centre-backs in front of Matos in goal, Perez and Gabby out wide at full-backs. Paulo, Tejera and Vieira as our mid-3, and then we've got Dino, Bruninho and Jesus as our top 3. We've also got Elvis on the bench. Who else is excited? Because I am. I'm going to move us Oh no! Oh no. Okay, so Jesus is down. He'll probably be back in 3 days. I'm sorry. We're bringing on Quincy Hood, who is a wow. Where are you from? Bonaire? Gotta be honest, I've never heard of that. I'm quite savvy when it comes to countries and flags and the like. I've gotta be honest, never heard of them. Never seen that flag before in my life. I think this might be a lie. We've scooted him on. I tried to press back and hope that it would take me back to the screen, but it's just played on. Manga's got the ball on the left. Silver had the header. Saved as he was the goalkeeper and not the person that did the header. I've moved us over into the left side. Vieira's putting in the corner for us to the back post, and it's headed away. I moved us over here because never mind. I was gonna show you what we wanted to keep an eye on, but it immediately disappeared. So I'll pause after this game and we'll have a little look. Make sure we're on the right league. Raphael is heading out on the left side. Chukwuka, Varela. Is it Fabio Varela? Isn't he a goalkeeper? I feel it isn't him, but I don't know. I'll be a little bit annoyed if it is the case. Coronas, Gonçalo, across to, I can't read him, Busama. Back to Gonçalo for Krufa. I haven't looked at this team. I forgot what they're called already. Paulo Pinto was the centre. It's Pedro Pinto. I took a punt. Got the name completely wrong. Bruninho has just been tackled. Chukwuka. He's going to put it out to the left, is he? Or is he going to cut back on it? All the way back to his centre mid. Back to Chukwuka. A really kind of elaborate 1-2. And the header from Varela goes just over. So, as we said, we'll pause it now. We'll keep an eye on Castro Adair, who are currently winning 2-0. But, more importantly, Beira-Mar, or Beira-Mar? Beira-Mar? I'm not Portuguese. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm 1/32 Portuguese. That's where I get my natural complexion from. It's a homecoming for me. Oh, I forgot about that. How exciting. So if we can pick up, and their game stays as it is, if we can pick up a win, we are in the playoffs. We're not promoted, we're in the playoffs. We don't even get automatically promoted, so I don't know. I just don't know. We may hopefully get at least 2 episodes out of this team if we get into the playoffs and then get knocked out, so it's going to be really awkward if I get sacked straight away. Pedro Pinto heads it out. Bruninho goes and picks up the loose ball. His fullbacks ran past him, but he's ignored it. That's fine. Vieira puts it over to Dino. Oh, and he sneaks it under the goalie into the near post. It's 1-0. He's praising himself. I pointed with my hand. The guy that put the ball in, walked away praising himself. Cracking ball, though. Almeida's had a stinker by completely mistyping it. And their goalie, who is Silva, he's not crowded himself in glory either, has he? We'll see ourselves jump up into the... There we go. We're in the blue box. We're in the blue colour. It's nice. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's unity. It's not what I'm looking for. Fabio Matosh is on the ball. He's just faffing about. I'm all for it. Rafa. Gabby's on a booking. Not keen on that. Have we got our 12-year-old on the bench? No, we have got Elvis. Don't you fear. Elvis is coming on at some point. Rafa. To Bruninho. To Jaro. You've got a man running on the right. He's going to get to it. Dino. He's cut back. Puts it straight back to Tejera. Back to Pires. He has... Okay, I thought he was going to run straight out of play. Tejera. Diego Paulo. Back out to Pires. Brings it down brilliantly. Gets a good ball in, does he? No, cuts back. Tejera puts it in. Herv! 2-0. 2-0. I'm excited. And Herv is definitely not how you pronounce that. It is a Dutch-speaking country, so it could very well be, but who knows? I've forgotten what the team are called already, or the nation that he's from. Do you know what? I'm all for it. Jesus wasn't here, but Herv is, so I don't think there's a way I can say his name. And oh no, they've pulled a goal back. This isn't what I wanted to see. I don't know if that adds up. I'm sure we should be ahead of them, because we were 1 point behind. Yeah, okay, no, it does make sense. Things are going well. Why are they still ahead of me, though? That's my concern. Because I've got a better goal difference than them. Unless, in this league, they must do it on head-to-head. So I'll have a little butchers at that. But if we can win, which it looks like we're on to at the moment, but obviously we've still got 45 minutes left. If we can win, then we've done everything that we could have done. And if the board sack us, then that's going to be really awkward. It just is. We've gone in, we've won one game, and then we've got fired. I'm going to feel like Sam Allardyce when he took the England job, except I haven't told journalists how to get around the FA. Raphael, oh, fantastic save from Matos. Gonçalo picks up the ball. Bissama puts it out on the left to Henriquez. He puts it back to Bissama, and I thought he was just going to launch it then. Oh, I might actually as well, just because I'm a little bit spiteful. I might go and see if I can steal some of Jaro's players, just for the whoops and kicks. We're going to... No, we'll praise them. They're doing well. We've just hit the hour mark. Elvis is about to enter the building. So, Bruninho, you're having a bit of a stinker. But Gabby is having a big stinker. And he's booked, so he can get out. Elvis is a fan of being an attacking fullback, which is good. We have another sub left. I don't know if there's anyone here particularly that I want to have a look at. Pedro Neves, 21, Thiago Santos. He looks all right. There's no one really here that's kind of grabbing me, and I'm like, you've got to get on the pitch. We'll bring in Benny, and we'll shuffle these around. Can anyone play playmaker for it? Oh my Jesus, the guy that was there was the best one. Oh, that's painful. Oh dear, oh dear. Do you know what, Benny? I'm going to leave you on the bench. Our our best playmaker has 1.5 stars. I've realised why it is. I'm asking him to be a roaming playmaker in the Portuguese 4th tier. He's not a fan of that. But being an advanced playmaker on support, he's all over it. Big brain. Tiny idiot brain to start with, but big brain to figure it out. That's my excuse. Castro Dare are now 3-0 up, and I was just about to say that they're still 1-1, but Beramar have done us a madness. And on the 69th minute, of all the minutes, we'll praise our team, regardless of what happens here. Oh, it's Penn. No, it isn't. Herv has got a second for us, and he's 5th of the season. It's all looking a little bit good. There's arrows here to show you where to go, except this one's blocked by a gate, which isn't ideal. I mean, I'm just a bit happy. Don't ruin it for me. Just don't. I haven't seen this change yet. I think I've managed to squeeze us into the playoffs. That's quite good. We've only gone and done it. We've only gone and got ourselves in the little blue box. Edan Hens are going to be livid. They were top of the league before today. They've came out in 3rd. Gutted. Couldn't care less for him. What a debut for Elvis. We've gave Elvis his debut. Oh, I'm over the moon. I need to find out what Elvis's actual name is. Edmilson Jesus Maria Mendes. Elvis. Of course. What else have we got? My man of the match was Herv. Is everyone's man of the match? Of course he was. And Take a Bow, Herv. By Toby Robinson. I thought it was Tony Robinson, the fella from Blackadder and Time Team and stuff. I'm over the moon with that. We have secured playoff spots. I've got to be quite honest. I don't have a clue what this means. So I'll advance forward a day. We'll give Quincy Herv a little tap on the back. Tell him he's done good. Little pat. He's 19. He's got decent potential. I think he might just be my striker. Because why the hell not? Bonaranian. I've remembered again. I say I've remembered. I just looked at it. And I'm definitely going to forget his nationality almost immediately. The promotion stage appears to have put us into a big old grouping system in which we now have to win this league against another 8 teams. I don't know how many games we have to play. 14, so we play against each other twice. We can go to a promotion stage or a relegation stage. So how does this work? Really, how does this work? So group stage, 14 teams. Okay, now we're in the promotion stage. That's fine. We play each other twice. The top 2 positions get promoted. And the Champions Playoff Final? I don't know what this means. So what's the Champions Playoff? What do you get from this? Oh, losing team wins promotion to... What? Why does a losing team get promoted? I don't understand this league. We'll be back. Next episode, I'm going to play a bunch of these. And we'll come back for Bragança and Paredes. horrific pronunciations. I can only apologise if you are also Portuguese. But if there's odds that I've offended Finnish and then Portuguese people within the matter of about 3 episodes with my horrific pronunciations, I can only apologise. If you have enjoyed today's episode and you're looking forward to our new adventure with a team name that I can't pronounce, after our last one with a team that I also can't pronounce, then make sure you come back. Do the old like, subscribe, give the bell a little tickle. And thank you very much for your time.